Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monty Puck with Puckin' Around, and today we are talking about the four major contracts that have been signed in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. We'll start in the order in which they were signed, which of course brings us to Kirill Kaprizov. Kaprizov is in the fifth year and final year of a $9 million contract that he signed back in the 2021 season. He has now signed a 8-year, $17,136,000 overall contract with the Wild, a contract extension, which will take him until 2034, when he will be 37. There's a lot of controversy around this contract in terms of people thinking it's not worth it. I don't really know how exactly I feel in that regard. I think Kirill Kaprizov is an amazing player, but I don't know if you can justify him being the highest paid player in the NHL, and it being by such a large margin. Because I believe that Draisaitl's $14 million would be in second place. I think that Kaprizov knew that he had the leverage of being able to threaten to leave, and that Minnesota really desperately needs him to stay since he is their major star. But we will see how this contract goes. I saw that Bill Guerin, the GM of Minnesota, has said he does not regret it despite all the other signings that have taken place. But it's definitely one to keep an eye on. I don't necessarily think it'll be something that gets bought out or anything. I don't even know if you can. I don't even want to know how many years that would take if this were to somehow get bought out. That would be, this would be like Rick DiPietro on steroids. The second contract that I want to talk about is Connor McDavid's 2-year, $12.5 million contract extension that he has signed. He is currently in the 8th and final year of his $12.5 million contract that he had previously signed back in 2017, I believe. And now he will have another 2 years tacked on with the same cap hit. I would expect that he will get an insane payday after that contract ends. I like this move for him. I think it's really interesting. It does give the Oilers a bit of an extended window. I know they've lost a lot of players and a lot of key pieces since last season, or even the last couple seasons, where they've gone to the finals twice and fallen short both times. But I think that you can never really fully count out a team that has McDavid and Draisaitl playing together. So I think McDavid's contract is obviously a steal, and Edmonton is very fortunate that he has signed that. We'll also cover quickly here Kyle Connor signing an 8-year, $96 million contract, which has an average annual salary of $12 million, 0.5 lower than McDavid. And I think that it's not an example of Kyle Connor being overpaid. This is an example of Connor McDavid being highly underpaid. Also a little confusing there with so many Connors, but it's all right. I think Kyle Connor has just been an absolutely underrated star for a while now. So to see him sign such a lucrative contract is definitely something he's been deserving for a while. And the final contract that I want to talk about is Jack Eichel, who signed an 8-year, $108 million contract extension with Vegas. So they now will have Marner locked up for the next 8, and then Eichel locked up for the next 9. So they are keeping their core intact. Vegas, obviously, not ever wanting to slow down. Doesn't seem they ever will. They're just going to keep on trekking and keep trying to win. $13.5 million average, $108 million overall. It's a pricey contract, but I definitely think it's going to be worth it. Eichel's won a cup. We've seen what he can do. Now he has Marner there, which is interesting to me because, their three big pieces are kind of now Marner, Eichel, and then their captain is Mark Stone, and those are three right-handed shots. Obviously, different style of players. I'm not at all comparing their styles. I just think it's interesting to kind of have all your main guys be one-handed. And I say that knowing that the Maple Leafs, I believe, only have one forward who is a righty, which is Calle Jarnkrok. Every other forward on the team is a lefty, which is really interesting. And in terms of prospects, we don't really have prospects, but in terms of Marlies, I don't even know who would be the next righty on the pecking order that would be like a winger or anything. We saw in the preseason Alex Nylander and Logan Shaw, but both of them are under Marlies only contracts, so highly doubt you'll see them play this year. So we will see what comes out of that. I just wanted to talk quickly about these 4 big contracts that have been signed back to back to back to back. If any more pop up, I will be sure to update you. Thank you guys very much for listening. It has been Wanty Puck with Puckin' Around, and I'll catch you in the next one.